Welcome to Premier Velocity's flagship supercar, the Lamborghini LP570 Performante. Edizione Tecnica. There's only 5 of these cars in the UK. The red ones with their 50th anniversary badges on it. Inside, the first impressions, you can see that this is the lightweight Lamborghini. There's a hell of a lot of carbon, as you can see here. Saving weight all over the place. And a lot of Alcantara. I absolutely love Alcantara. So it's just, the whole feel and look of the car is very, very supercar-esque. Some of the not so cool features, the dials across the whole of the Lamborghini feel like you're watching a cartoon or something like that, with the yellow and the red and the silly font. But overall, this car feels special and is going to be one hell of a ride. So let's get James in the driver's seat. I'll switch over to the passenger seat and start this V10 up. So this is the first time on my first supercar that we've done a convertible with the roof down.
Due to popular demand, we have the roof down, and it's January. Are you all happy? Are you happy now?
It is. This is, I think, along with the McLaren and the 458, this is up there with one of Premier Velocity's flagship cars.
It is one of the flagship cars. Do you know what? Thinking about it, it probably is the flagship car because there isn't anybody else that has one like this.
It's limited, isn't it?
This is limited run. This is a Edizione Tecnica built to commemorate 50 years of Lamborghini. I think they've done a limited run with one of the Aventadors as well. But there's only 5 in the country in this colour that are Edizione Tecnicas.
Wow.
So there are a couple more red ones than that, but they're just Performantes.
Yeah.
This has got
this has
got the special badges, and this has got the decals on the rear as well, and which is a cool feature. The main thing with this car, when you compare it to the other 560, its little sister, is the weight. This car weighs 220 kilograms less, which is basically the third of a Fiesta, less than the 560, and it's got 10 extra horsepower, and we know that the other one was quick.
Yeah.
So this is quick. This is genuinely quick. I didn't think that I'd be able to tell, but you can tell.
You can tell.
You really can tell. And it's a little bit more edgy as well. They've set the suspension up a little bit differently. It's got a better turn-in. The throttle response is a little bit better. And it's a tiny bit greasy, so we'll have to be careful. That is part of the character. That's why we love it.
It is. The Gallardo has that character because just the way that it goes through the gears.
Absolutely.
It's a massive pantomime.
It is it's the best way to describe it. It's red. It's got huge carbon wings all over it. All the mirrors are carbon.
As if the viewer can.
It's Satan's company car. I'm quite interested to see when this video comes out what everyone's going to be able to hear, because part of the reason why this is so light is because they've stripped so much back from the interior, so the door's completely carbon. Just completely carbon doors on both sides. A lot of the sound that's been taken out. So it's quite loud in here when you're on the road.
It is loud. It reminds me a bit of the Nissan GTR.
Yeah, that's good.
Because the GTR again is just again stripped back
out. It's a bit of a racer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do the special rear window that we've done a couple of times.
It's got that lovely rumble to it.
Yeah, it's downshifts on this are good as well. Downshifts on this are good. So far, bearing in mind that you've been out in almost everything that we have to offer, does it feel different to the 560? And if it does, is it better for you as a passenger? And is it making you happier to be in this than it is the Ferrari or the McLaren?
Definitely. I think because you get the little hints of red as you're looking out, you know that you're in something really bright.
Yeah.
But then inside you've got the Alcantara, which like both you and I absolutely love.
Absolutely.
The McLaren was probably my favourite interior up until this point.
The 458
was probably the best drive. up until this point. So I mean, this is ticking every single childhood dreams box of what you want in a car. It's got a massive spoiler, it's got 4 exhausts, bright red, the roof comes down, it's got a ridiculous exhaust, it's super fast.
And it's super fast, exactly.
You can't really get much better than that. And it's rare. And it's
very rare. So, you know, it is a real speciality, and it is one of our big ones at PB. So
listen to that. It covers ground so quick. Here we go. Tunnel run number 1. Roof up. Back window down.
Back window down, that's all you need. In a second.
Roof down.
Roof down.
You can be as tall as you want. You can be up here looking out. It's freezing up here.
One of the great features of the Lambo Spider is you can get loads of headroom.
Yeah. Woo. Here we go in the tunnel. That tunnel goes under a shopping centre. What James just said was people probably shopping would have been able to hear that.
Genuinely.
I'm pretty sure they would have been able to hear that. That was incredible. I'm glad we're doing this at the end, because if we did this at the beginning, then all other cars would be depressing. I'd be like, well, no, it's not the Lambo. This isn't the Lambo. This isn't the Lambo.
It's not as good as a Lambo.
The fact that we've done this at the end, and I know that I can't buy this car as my first supercar, as much as I'd love to.
Something to aspire to.
It's something to aspire to, and it's a bit of motivation. It's the only way of looking at it. Out of the Premier Velocity fleet, I would say that this is the best car that you have on the fleet.
And that's a big thing. And I wouldn't completely disagree with you. I really wouldn't. Genuinely.
We can't really give an overview of in perspective of my first supercar, because this is unfortunately not going to be
your first supercar.
Maybe my second. So we'll hold it to my second supercar series. But it'd be interesting to see what we're doing next week.
Absolutely, will be interesting to see what we're doing.
So make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe and tune in.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.